Year-old co-founder of a charity that advocates for victims of sexual violence was arrested on Tuesday in New York for possession of child pornography and for working to arrange sexual encounters with children as young as 2 years old. Joel Davis, who helped found Youth to End Sexual Violence and chaired the UN's international campaign to stop rape and gender violence in conflict, has been charged with several counts, including attempted sexual exploitation of a minor and enticement of a minor to engage in sexual activity after exchanging messages with undercover federal agents earlier this month. During those text message exchanges, Davis told undercover law enforcement officers that he was sexually interested in children of all ages, including infants, and he sent the officers explicit photographs of infants and toddlers. Some of the photos showed the minors engaged in sexual activity with adults. Davis, who had previously been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in 2015, and had served as the U.S. Youth Ambassador on Sexual Violence in Conflict, also told the officers of his intention to engage in sexual activities with an undercover officer's 9-year-old daughter and the 2-year-old daughter of the officer's girlfriend. He is alleged to have gone into great detail about the sexual activities he wished to perform with the children. I'll leave a copy of the full complaint against Davis in the link below. After his arrest, Davis allegedly admitted that he had abused a 14-year-old boy in the past and that he had kept pornographic images of children on his phone. In a statement, U.S. Attorney General for the Southern District of New York, Geoffrey Berman, said, "The conduct alleged against Joel Davis is as unfathomable as it is sickening. And as this case demonstrates, law enforcement will keep its watchful eye on the darkest corners of the internet to bring predators to justice." FBI Assistant Director in Charge William F. Sweeney Jr. also condemned Davis, stating, "Having started an organization that pushed for the end of sexual violence, Davis displayed the highest degree of hypocrisy by his alleged attempts to sexually exploit multiple minors. Crimes against children such as those alleged are taken very seriously by the FBI, and we continue to work tirelessly to investigate those who place the most helpless members of the American public at risk." Indeed, the hypocrisy in Davis's case is beyond obvious, especially given the fact that he had written an op-ed for the Huffington Post in 2014 in which he boasted that his organization, Youth to End Sexual Violence, was helping to prosecute those who exploit children for sex. At the time, Davis wrote, quote, "Youth..."
I haven't even watched this whole video. But no, seriously, what I'm hoping this is kind of rolling the rug up from the bottom. You know, the masses are so sheeple the sheeple are so fucking, stuck in their own ways. They're not going to believe when we end up telling them, like, the people running our government, the people running Hollywood, the people running everything are pedophiles that are literally raping and stealing your children. And the people that act like they're freaking humanitarians, they're usually the worst ones. Because that's why they give all that money. Because they're like, I give all that money to this. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Or I'm the head of this. I wouldn't be that. They go and pray for those positions and get those positions. It is sickening, my brothers and sisters. Here we go.
And sexual violence is one example of how youth-led organizations around the world are standing together in solidarity, demanding a seat at the discussion table for youth survivors, activists, and leaders. We are also using media and technology to share the global call to prevent, protect, and prosecute, and working with governments and civil society organizations to report on how young people are affected by war zone rape. Despite the public persona he sought to create, Davis was yet another child predator hiding in plain sight. And how many of these kinds of people do you think are routinely roaming the hallways of Washington's District of Criminals? If you guys got something out of this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a like, and share it with everybody you know.
That guy's awesome. So I'm sharing it with everybody I know. It's disturbing, and I really hope it's just a way of starting it and being like, look, this is what's going on. I know. It is very hard, though, because we already know who should be locked up, who should already been hung and burned, and they're still walking free, it seems to be. Oh, you know what? One way or another, I know that they're sitting there going, wondering how the hell it hasn't broken off and gone crazy. Is we know who the criminals are, and man, it is just nuts. I just hope this crap gets taken care of, but at the same time, I know it has to be what it will be. All right, love you all.